What I am about to show you might totally change how you handle your content if you haven't done this yet. If you create stuff like podcasts, live streams, or long-form videos, you already know the goldmine that lives inside those long recordings. The trick is turning that one long asset into a steady stream of short, snackable clips that bring people back to your channel. I used to re-upload manually across platforms, and it worked, but not great. Then I started using a tool that literally extracts the best moments automatically, and it doubled the amount of content I could publish without adding hours to my week. It's stupidly simple, and I'll walk you through it so you can start doing the same. First, head over to one of your long videos, like a YouTube video or a 3-hour live stream. Anything under 3 hours is ideal. Grab the URL from the address bar, copy it, and then jump into the tool. Yep, paste the link right into the import box. If you're thinking of skipping the walkthrough, cool, do that. But I'll show you a few settings that make the output way more useful. Once you paste the link, the system parses everything and gives you control over how the clips get made. Want 30, 60, or 90-second TikTok-style clips? Or maybe 2-minute highlights for Instagram or YouTube Shorts? You pick the exact length ranges you are looking for. There's also a keyword search option where you throw in terms people react to, and the system will hunt for those phrases and prioritize clips containing them. This is super convenient when you've got a podcast with 10 different topics and you only want the parts about topic X. Hit the one-click Create Clips button and the system starts processing in the background. It takes a little bit of time depending on the clip count and length, but the beauty is you can queue up a bunch of videos. While the first video is churning out clips, you can paste in the next one and get another batch going. That parallel workflow alone is a massive time saver if you produce content consistently. What you get back is not just trimmed clips. It auto-detects speaker changes, so if you have guests, the captions will switch between voices cleanly. Captions are baked in, editable, and you can export them in different languages. Handy if you want to reach non-English audiences. It also generates headline suggestions for each clip based on the dialogue and engagement potential, and it gives you a quick spread score to prioritize what to post first. If a clip doesn't start or end exactly where you want, just click Edit. On the left, you'll see the transcript. Click to set new start and end points, and the clip updates instantly. You can also reposition the on-screen framing, make your face bigger, crop tighter, or push the camera out, just by dragging the frame in the editor. That's clutch for repurposing the same source for different platforms that need different aspect ratios. Branding is easy. Go into your brand template and set your color palette, logo watermark, caption style, and placement. Want captions at the top? Done. Prefer emojis in the captions? Sure. Big fan of clean fonts? Swap it out. I usually stick with the defaults because they're readable and attention-grabbing. But if you've got a vibe you want to maintain, you can lock it in, and every exported clip will be consistent. Consistency equals a stronger brand, and a brand helps viewers recognize your content instantly in a noisy feed. One of my favorite parts is the scheduling and content calendar feature. You can set the posting frequency and let it auto-schedule, or you can drag clips around on the calendar to plan your week. That means you don't have to babysit uploads. The system will publish according to your cadence across supported socials. Compare that to tools that either only create the clips or only schedule content. You get both in one place. And the calendar view makes it easy to see gaps, duplicate topics, or the pacing of guest clips. Let's be honest, there are other tools out there. Some will extract clips but charge per clip or use a credit system that gets expensive if you're producing at scale. Others will give you captions but no scheduling, or they require a separate service just to get subtitles, speaker separation, or translations. A lot of creators end up juggling 3 or 4 services, one to cut, one to caption, one to resize, and another to schedule. That adds time, cost, and friction. This tool is nicer because it bundles the whole workflow while staying affordable. It's not perfect for everyone. If you need hyper-advanced color grading, you still want a full editor. But for creators focused on repurposing and growth, it hits the sweet spot. You'll get more clips out the door, better captions, and less manual labor. Also, integrations matter. If you use tools to stream or host your content, the platform can pull straight from those sources. That means you don't need to download huge files, upload them, then wait for processing. You can link the source and let the system fetch clips. Saves storage space and avoids a lot of annoying uploads. Let me show you how I use it in practice. I took one 9-minute video and it gave me almost a week's worth of short clips, stuff I could post every day without repeating themes. For a 3-hour live stream, it churned out dozens of meaningful clips, 47 from one stream actually, so you can see how the return on investment multiplies with longer sessions. For creators who panic about titles, the headline suggestions are golden. They aren't always perfect, but they're a solid starting point and usually better than staring at an empty field for 5 minutes. Editing captions is painless too. If the auto-transcript misheard a phrase or a name, just click in the transcript and fix it. Want to highlight certain words with color? You can map colors to words that show up in captions, a subtle way to draw attention to hooks. You can also export captions if you want to use them elsewhere or feed them into other platforms. One more pro tip, batch everything. Open a playlist or folder of recordings, import them all, set your clip length preferences and keywords, then cue them. Go make a coffee. When you come back, you'll have an array of clips ready to tweak and schedule. That batching approach is literally how you scale content without living in an editor. So yeah, if you're trying to grow on multiple platforms, but you're stuck making everything manually, try automating the repurposing pipeline. The tool won't replace thoughtful editing or creative direction, but they'll do the heavy grunt work. Find the viral moments, caption them, size them for platforms, and help you schedule them. That frees you to create the core content and to experiment with formats, thumbnails, and hooks. I'm compiling a playlist of the best creator tools I'm testing right now, everything from repurposing to analytics. If you want, check it out and use it as a lab. Try different tools on the same video and see which one actually saves you time while getting the engagement you want. Trust me, once you get into the rhythm of turning one long piece into dozens of shorts, your channel's velocity changes. Thanks for watching. Start by picking one recorded live stream or podcast episode, drop it into the tool, and see how many clips you can get out of it. You'll be surprised how fast you can build a week or month of content from a single recording.
Catch you next time.